Maybe you should turn the flash
Do you want to
on.
see your face?
Hold on, let me get the flash ready.
Do you want your face in it?
Hold on, just wait. Alright, so off of that, I don't like how the box came. I've gotten guitars before and they usually don't look like this. That's how easily the tape came off of your face. I don't even need this. I don't even need this. I probably just rip it with my paws. Hold on.
Wow.
Maybe this guitar was in storage for a few years. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's so dusty. I'm surprised
They
that.
just have like a massive stock of it.
Nice. I'm surprised these guitars. Yeah, I was about to say that they're still in stock because they're kind of old and they're still made in Korea, so that's cool. Oh my god, they gave me like fucking 4 stickers.
Nice.
I will use that. I won't put on any guitars or amps, but I will use it. Okay. Hopefully it came okay. I really don't like
the moment of truth.
Yeah, I really don't like how this came. More wrap. I guess that's a good thing. Where are the
Another
scissors?
sticker.
We need scissors. What's this? Oh wow. It's like a Dan Electro book. It's like a little Bible. It's cool.
Nice.
As the dogs go crazy in the background.
I know they're on camera.
Oh, it has an Allen. Why is it 2 Allen keys? Ugh. It has a name Baritone D SMF. Okay. Noise. Dolphin headstock. Paul Furrow fretboard.
Very pretty.
All right. Another poster for the collection. Single cut. Nice. Has the black sides, not the white sides. Has the covers.
Black sparkly side. Wow.
Nice. No dents. Neck feels huge. Duh. I'm already banging it. It's chambered, so it's not wood. Feels like a toy. Unfortunately, I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but yay. The knobs feel like knobs on an oven. They don't even feel like guitar knobs. Freaking lipstick pickups. Yeah, baritone. Sick. Yay.
Interesting.
Yay. A little more professional setup than the last video. Not really, but something a little bit better than the Podgo video. Gonna make a lot of videos to come. Gonna make more Podgo videos, more gear videos, more experiment videos. But yeah, right now we're just reviewing this bad girl. Freaking, she looks gorgeous in this light with the sparkle. Freaking, it feels super like hollow body because it is one. But super awesome. The specs are Paul Furrow fretboard, so it's not real rosewood, but feels and looks like rosewood, so might as well be rosewood. I'm so happy it's the Dan Electro Dolphin headstock it's called, and not the like 3x3 headstock they have. I hate that headstock. So yeah, let's get it going. So we're going into the knockoff Tube Screamer Nux 2-man MK2 overdrive for a boost. Then we're doing a noise suppressor, Azure, which is like both Amazon brand pedals. Going into the PRS MT15, Mark Tremonti 15. Now the reason why I chose this amplifier and not like my Podgo or like the other couple amplifiers I have is because this is the amplifier I have that I know I can get a heavy sound and I don't have to try that hard, and I know I don't have to worry. So if these pickups can't get me a heavy sound, I know it's not the setup, it's the pickups for sure. You know what I mean? So going this into the Harley Benson with Celestian Vintage 30s, to the Shure SM57, into the Focusrite, into my Mac, and yeah, that's the rundown. So yeah. Also, I just wanted to add here some of the specs. This is what it looked like when purchasing it. Freaking Paul Furrow fretboard, 29.75 scale,
chambered solid body, lightweight spruce and hardwood body material, whatever that means, maple seed profile, and yeah, neck is maple neck, and high output, lipstick, neck pickup, bridge pickup. The weight is 9.25 pounds, supposedly. Feels lighter than that, in my opinion. At least it feels very top heavy so far. Also, just wanted to add in here that the reason why I picked out this guitar is because my wife told me to get this guitar because all the other ones that were baritone, Dan Electro, made in Korea, and the price range had this white, like, outlined area. And the only one that didn't have that was the white guitar that came, and it had a black outlining area. So yeah, that's why I did that. Otherwise I would have got a red one, not gonna lie, but yeah.
So funny story, last night we did the unboxing. I was originally gonna do the video and I passed out after I don't know, 9, super early. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make it in the morning. So I made it super early in the morning before all the kids woke up. I made it like 6, 7 in the morning. And then I was editing it, and then as I was editing it, I accidentally deleted something off of iMovie where I deleted an audio file, and I just messed up and I didn't get it synced right. So now I gotta do the whole thing over again. But it's kind of a blessing in disguise because the original video didn't have like me explaining shit better. So yeah. So we got this guitar going in B standard. So some cleans, and we'll go into some heavies. So that's with the bridge pickup. So you know with the bridge pickup, if it sounds that clean, that you might have some problem with the heavies. So let's try a little bit of the neck. One thing I don't like is these knobs. They're kind of like cheap looking, cheap feeling. I don't know if that's like the original design, if I can replace them somehow, but like I like my volume pots to kind of be like, kind of like how amp volume pots look like, you know what I mean? Like small, hard, and circle, you know what I mean? Not big, round, and plasticky. Let's go into the heavy. Now we're still in B standard, but right after this we're going to drop A. Unfortunately, these aren't my first impressions of the guitar because I had to reshoot this video. But I really like this guitar. Plan on keeping it. Plan on writing really cool shit with it. I found out that I need to push the gain and add a little bit extra bass to get it to sound nice and heavy, and also use the boost, because without those things it kind of sounds pretty. Well, here I'll show you. Now here I got. You can see the settings probably, hopefully. That's probably because of the lipstick pickups, which is fine. So let's get the boost. We're also gonna have noise suppressor too. So that's the boost. That's noise suppressor. Nice, right? And since it's a baritone, it kind of reminds me of playing like, and I know this is going to sound like duh, I'm sure everyone said this before, it feels like playing a 7-string mixed with a bass. Because it feels like a bass because of how fucking big it is, and it feels like a 7-string because of how, again, big it is, but like, you also have 6 strings instead of 4. And when you try to move on the fretboard, it's kind of hard. I mean, it's nice because you can see it more, you can see where you're going, but the problem is that it's a lot more to like move around and function. So let's do one more tune and you're going to drop A. Also, just want to preface by this. Okay, so this guitar is made in Korea. Doesn't specify which factory in Korea. There's two: the Cork factory, which makes great guitars, or the World Music, which is the best factory in the world besides Japan and America, obviously. And this guitar, you'll see on the scroll that I showed that it was $569. The other models for $549 without the special sparkly on Zounds and other websites. So I feel this is the best bang for your buck made out of Korea at the moment. The only other option is Agile, and I still haven't tried one of their guitars yet. One day I will. And I'll show that on the channel and stuff. I'm really interested in one of their Les Paul models. I really like single cuts. Because I'm not really like a lead player. That's another thing with this guitar with the leads. You're lucky you get to the 22nd fret. Yeah, or the 23rd. 23rd. Yeah. But the whole reason why you would want this guitar is because it's made in Korea. It's a baritone. The whole reason why you wouldn't want this guitar is because of the lipstick pickups, and you're not a fan of like the hollow chamber body, and if you're not a fan, that's a baritone. But if you don't really care about those things, then there's nothing really to complain about. Tuning's good. The tuning pegs are nice. They're kind of like those Gibson style tuners, or like the big square blocks. I kind of like those. I kind of prefer those. But yeah. It's a riff machine, dude. Like, it sucks because like when you're just like messing around, I had like some good riffs this morning. This was one of them, I think. Hold on. Don't give a fuck that it's Dan Electro. Don't give a fuck that it's lipstick pickups. It's the whole reason why I made this video, the whole reason why I was even skeptical about buying this guitar was like, oh, am I gonna have to buy it and put like bare knuckle or like a Seymour Duncan DiMarzio hot rodded pickup in there? But these, they say they're hot rodded, and they're not kidding. These are pretty hot. So I think they knew that this guitar wasn't just gonna be for like the blues or the country Texas style kind of music. Like they're like, there's gonna be probably half, if not more, of these kids playing it for metal. So like, let's make these pickups hot. So they did. So